So I want to tell you something. No, not you, Gary. The people on the other end of this camera. We've been concentrating, adding another section to our website, because you may have noticed that our website's changed in the last few months whilst we've been beavering away on the back end to make it even easier to ship you your latest toy. And we've added click and collect. And you've all heard of click and collect because every man and his dog does it, but we do it as well. And it's very simple. As it says here, click and collect. You look at what you want to purchase, whether it's a PL 259 or that TS 990 that you've been promising yourself at £6,600. And when you get to checkout, it says click and collect in store. You click on that, and shortly after, you'll get a text, and it will go bing on your phone. And you get a text like this, and it says, here's your click and collect order number, collect in store. And you literally just drift along to Martin Lynch and Sons in Staines near Heathrow Airport, that's us. Show one of my guys your magic number, and you can collect your package, whether it's a PL 259 or a TS 990. So that's click and collect from ML&S. Available now from your favourite ham store. Next up is Gary, and he's going to show you all about this. And I've been drop testing it like this, and it still works. So over to you, Gary.
Thanks, Martin, for that. And well, here's the little radio in question. Now, Martin has been launching this around the shop just to test that it's of a suitable quality. He was a quality assurance person for Rakel, so I'm rest assured it's okay. Right. So what can we do with this little tiny radio? And it is pretty sweet. It's a tiny little sort of palm-sized radio. It is really, really small. Really handy little radio to have, and it's programmable for things like the business, Ofcom Simple license. So this is ideal for schools, colleges, that sort of thing, where you just want a really simple radio that basically performs. And the nice thing about this as well is that I've got over here my things already pre-prepared. Is that if you're actually out and about with this, or maybe there's a power cut or something, who knows for the future, but let's just say that you need to, the electricity's gone off, and you're using these for sort of basic communications, then you can charge them off a power bank. So providing you've got one of these, it plugs with a USB-C connector, which you lift up the little rubber connection on the side. It's a bit tight when they're new, and simply plugs in the side, and voila, it's charging from just a simple power bank. I think that's a really, really nice touch, and of course they charge very easily, again, from just a standard USB type connector, just one of those. Right, okay, it's got a removable aerial. It does have a removable aerial, and it's a standard sort of any sort of type of SMA connector. So that means that if you've got one of these sort of diamond antennas kicking around, the SRJ77 for instance, we've got these in stock, they simply screw on the top, so you can improve the performance. So these can be programmed for ham bands and business radio alike, and putting something like that on will improve the performance a little. So it's really handy. I'm going to show you the software. I should really say that they come with a programming cable. So in the box, we've done an unboxing video, I've just been told, but there is a programming cable in there. I will try, what we're going to do is, if you go to our web page, and here it is here, I'm going to try and put all the links to all the software and maybe all the drivers and stuff. So I'll go back in a minute and just work out which drivers are needed, and I'll link you to the chip manufacturer's website, so you can get the drivers easily. And should you already have one of these, these are branded, these are TXQ actually, and we've branded them MyDEL. But if you've already got a TXQ, we also do the Wuxen programming cables, which just so happen to work. So that's handy to know. So right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to our website. I'm going to download the software, and I'm just going to run you through the very basics of actually, programming one of these up. And it really is so simple. Like I said before, it's a simple little radio. It's basically one knob, one volume knob, and an up and channel up and down buttons on the side there, and the PTT button. It is that simple. It's very basic. So anyway, let's look at the software. Okay, so we just scroll down, we go to the little link here, click on the link there. This will bring you to this. There's the file we're after, and we can just simply go up to the top right hand side here, click on download, and it should start downloading it. And here it is in the lower left hand side. So all I'm going to do here is I'm just going to drag that off and put it on the desktop. Okay, so all you need to do is right mouse click on it, open it, and then this window will pop up, and simply drag it off onto your desktop, and then we can get rid of that, and it should leave you with this little file here. And all we do is we run that one. Run anyway. Yes, and this will install. I'll just put that in there. I'm just running through. That looks okay. I know where all the files are. Shortcut folder, great. There's a lot of questions for a little piece of software, and then just say finish, and we should now have that piece of software there up and running. And there it is. This is the very basic piece of software. Now all we need to do is, on the side of the radio here, you've got basically mic and speaker. Now these are configured in the same way as I think it's like a Kenwood type configuration, the same as the Wuxen, and the same as lots of other radios that use that standard connection. So what I'm going to do here is going to turn the radio on, and I'm just going to plug the radio in. Job done. And then I'm going to go up to set the communications port. Now at this point we need to know what that communication port is, so I'm just going to go down to the bottom here, just type in device manager. Just going to open this up. Now we've got a lot of communities. There it is there, look. It's in my case it's a Silicon Labs CP210. I will check what this other driver chipset is. It may not be the same. I'm using a different cable, but I will check, and I will link to the proper drivers, as I say, in the description. But in my case it is COM3, so I'm going to take that one away. So I'm just going to go to the settings, COM port, and I'm going to set that for COM3, just say OK, and now I should be able to read. It's going to ask for a password, just leave it blank and just say read, and then close. And you can see here all of the channels that I've programmed the radios up for in this particular case. And that's it really. Now if you want to change any of these, all you need to do is just type in there, let's just say 433 spot 425 or 200, let's do 200, and then 433 200 in the top there. Oh, it's telling us something quite what I don't know there. Let's do that one again, 200. So there you go. So essentially I've changed that first channel, and I can actually now just write that back to the radio. It is that simple. What else can you do? You can actually set all the tones if you want. If you want to put a tone on it, you can do that. You can change the power, high or low, and you can change the bandwidth depending on what you're in. I think pretty much, I think 70 sems is wide. This compounder, I thought that was a made-up word, but it's actually compression and expansion. It helps with the quality of audio, or supposedly. Now it does have the ability to do things like frequency hop and those sorts of things. Again, depending on your license conditions and that sort of thing, whether or not you're able to use half of these sorts of things, but they're there if you need it. Again, this is available for commercial as well, so this is ideal for the simple license and stuff. So job done. And that is just about it, I think. I don't know what else to sort of say really about the radio, because it's very, very basic, and it just does what it says on the tin. They are, at the time of doing this video, they're £50 or $49.99 at the time of doing this video, and there is a discount available if you buy two. So just let us know when you're buying them. Just if you get two, you get a little discount. Well worth it. Very handy to have in the car. Great to give the kids. A friend of mine was a big advocate of James was a big advocate of giving little two-way radios to the kids, making sure you knew where they were at all times. And you know, these are great for that sort of thing. Obviously you have to consider the frequencies you're programming them on, and again, you know, a simple license from Ofcom, £75, not expensive at all. But anyway, so there you go, there it is. Did I say it had a removable battery? It's got a removable battery. So again, there you go, removable battery. Anyway, look, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.